Kick it. Welcome back to another edition of Greenhorn Beekeeping with me, your host, Raymond C. Davis. So sit back and enjoy as we guide our way through the world of bees. What's that one? The bumblebee. Alright, this was the saskatraz hive. She's looking good. Definitely got some increase. Where's my thing at?
Right there. Right there.
Oh. Gotta have my trusty stand. Because when you take one of these guys out, you gotta have somewhere to put it. I got my Apex gloves on today. They're nice and comfortable and they're a little cooler than them goat skin ones. Although I think these are goat skin too. Alright. Nothing special. We definitely got some brood luck. I was stuck to it. This was. Okay. Make sure we don't have a queen on there. And this one here. There's the queen, say it right in the middle.
Here she is.
Saskatraz queen. There's definitely some eggs. It's getting dark out, so it's hard for the fat guy to see. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. Let me turn it around. Alright, that's just honey. Okay. So that's the saskatraz queen. That's the original one from OHB. Remember, babe? The OHB queen. She wasn't laying, so we put her in a smaller box. And yeah, she's laying now. So they're all nurse bees. I see a lot of open brood. A lot of open brood in there, so we're looking good. We're looking good. She's building. Remember, this was down to nothing. Remember, babe?
Mm-hmm.
It was down to nothing. We got a little bit of brood on this one too, it looks like. Yeah. Got a few eggs right there. Some larvae. So we're growing. We're on the 3 frames now. The girls are expanding. Let's move this here. Yeah. Okay. Now this was the second queen I bought. This was the babe Hanson's Honey Farm. Saskatraz queen, or no, the Buckfast queen.
Yeah.
This is the saskatraz. So I got 4 frames. I know she's doing good. Look.
Right, yeah. That's good. There wasn't much in there. Well,
we're gonna pop one out of here. This thing is killing me here. Let's see if we see one. Today we're going to go into these hives here and take whatever honey's in there. And I'm going to show you that you don't always have to have everything doesn't have to be capped off. You can take the honey, you just got to test it. Because when the run's over, they're going to stop capping it. So you might have a bunch of frames that aren't capped off, but the honey's done. So what you need to do is you test it with a refractometer. Test the moisture content. Should be at 16. All right, 16 is the number you're looking for. I did that myself. I was gonna wax muffin. This frickin' thing. Ah!
Smoker's
so
lit.
you want to be a beekeeper? Ah! I'm smoking myself, kids, and not with the good stuff either. This is pine needles and shit. It's not gonna feel too good to you, trust me. All right, we still got a bunch of empty frames in here. So that means half the hive's active, almost. There's still nothing on that one. They're just starting to get on this one. That's a real light frame. She's laying eggs or something right in here. One with pollen's there. With them. Okay. Let me put this back. Let me look at this side. I had it like this, right? Looking for the queen. She's marked. All right, babe, back up. All right, these are all nurse bees. There's a lot of eggs in here, so. Queen's definitely in here. Remember, this is the one we went through, what, 3 times, babe?
And we couldn't find her, yeah.
Couldn't find her. But she might have been out on her mating flight. Seems like they're getting awfully loud.
A little agitated.
For some reason they're all in that corner there.
I keep moving and I can't.
What if she's not in here? I haven't seen her.
Unless she's hiding again.
Huh?
Unless she's hiding again.
Mm-hmm. Possible. Hear how loud they are?
Yeah.
Makes me think I see eggs.
Well, they weren't that loud when you opened it.
Yeah, she's in there. We're just missing her, that's all. Watch her.
She's probably in the corner or something. I think that's what happened last time.
She's in there somewhere. We're just missing her, that's all. So we're going to use a fume board to force the bees down. And we're going to get some honey out of the Russian hive. This is bee gone, honey bee gone. All right, and you spray it on this felt, like so. This works best on supers. It doesn't work as well in the deep boxes because it's a fume. It only goes down so far. So you take it and you put it right on top of here, and you leave it for 5 minutes. And you come back and you check it. In the meantime, Big Chuck, I'm going to go to the shed and get the refractometer. Shit wasn't working.
I guess it didn't work?
No, it forced them up. It didn't force them down.
They must have liked the smell, huh?
Now they're pissed. All right. All right, that didn't work. So we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way. Get us some honey out of here, and we're going to test it. Here's a frame right here. It looks like she's packed full. Oh yeah, it's packed full, and not all of it's capped. So this is a perfect one to test. Look at that giant drone.
Oh wow.
All right, so that's a perfect one to test. We're going to test this one. So we got our little thing to suck some honey out. You get in a cell. You don't need much. A few drops will work. And you drop 3 drops on here. 1, 2. I can tell you right now the honey's good. 2. Oh shit. Let me get a little more. 2, 3. Okay. When we close this, push it on there a little bit, and then there's numbers on there. Oh yeah. And you gotta put a little more of a light here. Hey, we're right where we need to be. Right between 15 and 16. So our honey's good. So now that we know that our honey's good, even though you can see it's not all the way capped off, we could still take this frame. This is our frame now. Char's gonna take this frame and she's gonna put it in the house because we're gonna salvage this honey tomorrow. So I took one of these boxes off. All right, because I didn't really touch these. I'm not throwing out. So I'm just taking it off of there. It's still full of bees. You know, I think the honey run stopped. Once the honey run stops, they stop capping the honey. So you're going to have a bunch of frames in there that ain't capped off. That's where your refractometer comes in. You want to test the moisture content of your honey. The moisture content has to be 16. Now, if they're all capped off, you don't need to test it. You know what I mean? You know the moisture content's going to be good. But when it's not capped, you need to either shake it. You do the shake test. If it all drips out, it ain't ready. The bees have to dry it. But if it's ready, it won't shake out like that. And it'll come up as 16 or close to 16. When you look through the refractometer, it's real easy to use. It's got a little eyesight in there, and you look in there and it's got numbers, a little scale. And you want that number to be on 16. There's a lot of little things to know doing beekeeping, you know. Things that I'd never even thought of until a few years goes by and say, hey, you know, it's a little easier doing things this way, or hey, you know what? These guys aren't really building anything. Let's just pop this right off. Okay. I smashed your buddy. I'm sorry, man. You know, remember these guys, before they put all their honey in here. Once I think they did it again. You know, they didn't put no honey in the supers. They put all their honey in this box and all their broods in this box. You filming? Yeah. No. We took 4 or 5 frames of honey out. I think we're going to be able to get a few frames more. Smoke probably went out by now. So, not much drawing out up here. The honey runs off. Been a lot of drought around here. Got a bunch of honey in here, but it's got a lot of brood on it. We're gonna leave it go. Got one big frame out of here. What, we get 3 frames out of here?
Yeah.
3 frames out of there. That'll add to the ones we have in the house. It should give us a pretty good amount of honey. Not as much as I was hoping for, but
There's always fall.
seems like when there's a drought, we never get as much honey. But this one's doing really well. I couldn't find the queen in here, but seems like there's eggs and nurse bees. So either this one's coming over there and laying eggs and coming back here, but this one's doing real well too. Everybody's doing good. I don't have no complaints. Big Chuck has to work tomorrow morning. I was going to go out to Chatsworth Charlie's. But it don't look good. Big Chuck's got to work. If you take a look in front of the hives, we don't see any bees walking around. So that tells me that we don't have a mite problem yet. But I'm going to treat them tomorrow morning for mites anyway, because it's going to be nice and cool out tomorrow morning. Just for shits and giggles. But I think this Russian hive here, they're really good at getting rid of mites. So, I don't know, this Jersey hive don't have no mites either, so. But when I test tomorrow, I'll put a strip in there. I'll put a white sheet in there. And then I'll treat the mites, and then I'll come back 24 hours later and count how many mites there is. When I do that, I'm going to bet you right now that this hive doesn't have any. None. This one might have a few, but not many. And these ones here, I don't really know about. This is the Saskatraz OHB. This is the Buckfast.
Someone's at the front door.
How do you know?
Because it said someone's at your front door.
All right, hey, we got a special appearance, guest star appearance. Anthony Cordy making a special appearance.
He's just gonna try to get me bit.
He doesn't have a bee suit on.
They don't bite, they sting.
You want to come look in the hive?
He's
on.
like,
No.
alright, don't do it.
I'm afraid. There's a lot of them, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sam, you want to take a good look at them, what they look like?
So they're doing well. They're doing well.
Mhm.
You put the new queen in, right?
Yeah, 2 new queens.
So what kind do we have then?
We have a saskatraz, we have a buckfast, we have a New Jersey apiary, and we have a Russian.
This Russian is packed, huh?
Yeah, they're all packed. They're all packed.
So when are we getting honey?
We got honey. We just got to take it out of the frames. Special guest star appearance, courtesy of the Ring camera.
Yeah. Don't come uninvited.
We're gonna end the video here. All right, that concludes. Well, let Big Chuck say goodbye.
Yeah, Chucky.
How many minutes we have, Big Chuck?
20.
20 minutes. All right.
We'll hit the button to throw it up. Bye,
All right.
people.
Oh, come on. Look at the people.
Nice one, Chuck.
Look at the people.
I'm tired, people.
You're very pretty.
Yeah,
Don't
Chucky.
don't be so shy, Big Chuck.
Anthony out, didn't get bit. Didn't get stung.
Get a little closer. Don't be shy.
No.
The fat guy. That's the real fat guy right there, Bob. Huh? All right. We'll see you next week on Greenhorn Beekeeping. I'm your host, Raymond Charles Francis Davis the first.